Hey everyone, 24/7 here, and welcome to my AEW X New Japan X CMLL X Rev Pro Forbidden Door. So this is mainly an AEW, a New Japan show, but like I said, there's stuff from CMLL, and Rev Pro. So yeah, this is so I've been wanting to talk about for a while, but I've been busy. So here's to the show. Let's talk about it. So this show took place on August 24th, 2025. It's been a while, I'm sorry. In London, England, at the O2 Arena with an attendance of 18,992 with a buy rate of 122,000 to 130,000. They have both on here, so I'm not sure which one to say. I'm going to say both just for other reasons. But yeah, this show. Let's talk about this show. So let's start with the opening match of Adam Copeland and Christian Cage taking on Killswitch and Kip Sabian. This was supposed to be Adam Copeland and Christian Cage versus Kip Sabian and Nick Wayne, but Nick Wayne got hurt. So Killswitch came back, which is awesome for him. I believe he had really bad pneumonia, so I'm really happy to see him back. I love Killswitch / Luchasaurus. I've always thought he was cool as hell, so this is awesome for him. But yeah, this match was pretty good. I like it. The whole story of this match is, could Adam Copeland and Christian Cage get along? Better than Killswitch and Kip Sabian, apparently. Because they also apparently couldn't get along super well. The majority of this match was Adam Copeland getting beat up because Christian didn't want to fight Killswitch. And yeah, Kip Sabian, by the way, I've been loving his stuff with Christian Cage and just the Waynes. I love that for them. But yeah, you knew the heel turn from a month ago was coming for Nick, so this really should have been him. But I think Luchasaurus coming back is really good because Christian also treated him like crap. So it makes sense here. My only issue with this whole story is basically that I don't think Cage and Copeland earned the reunion yet. And they're still going to be teaming. And they're going to be taking on FTR All Out. So that's next weekend. So God, I'm terrible about this. I'm sorry. But I like this match for what it was. I thought it was good back and forth. It's crazy how good Copeland and Cage are at their age, because they shouldn't be going as hard as they are, but they do such a great job. So I'm really happy to see them teaming again, because I didn't get a chance to watch them team up at all. I remember watching their reunion at the Rumble. That was super sweet, and yeah, you knew they were eventually going to team together. It was just a matter of when. I don't know, I don't know, I just feel like it was too soon. Like, they didn't earn this yet. They just, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So I think that's what they went with, but overall, I think it was pretty good as a match, outside of that. Kip Sabian got busted open pretty badly on the side of his head. I tried watching it back a few times, and I still don't really know where he got hurt. So, yeah. But in the end, Killswitch and Kip Sabian not getting along cost them the match. Oh yeah, I should mention Mother Wayne was there. I love Mother Wayne as a manager. I think that's perfect. That's like a perfect way to go from the father figure Christian Cage to Mother Wayne. But yeah, Copeland and Cage win. I will give a match. I'll give it 2.5 stars. I would have given it 3. I just don't like that they're teaming together. That Copeland and Cage are teaming together. That's just me. Also, I love the fact they're not calling him fucking Cope anymore. Anyways. Next, Kyle Fletcher defends the TNT Championship against Hiromu Takahashi. Now, if you guys don't know who Hiromu Takahashi is, he's a former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, and he's fantastic. He's a ticking time bomb. I love his explosive wrestling style. He's extremely underrated. I love talking... I don't get a chance to talk about New Japan, because they kind of fell off, I'm not gonna lie, especially when the pandemic hit. That really, sucked for them. But, yeah, for what it was, I really like this match for what it was. Because there was no way Fletcher was in this match. And by the way, I love Fletcher's Protostar. I think putting him with Don Callis is a really good fit. I think he's a great heel. I cannot wait for him to branch off and do his own thing. I also think the Don Callis family is a little bloated right now. There's too many people. I just think there's too many factions and too many wrestlers in AEW that it's just kind of... I don't know. But I liked this match. For what it was, I liked it. In spite of there was barely any story, they kind of just threw this match together for Forbidden Door, which is usually the case for this kind of show. But I liked it. I love the two different styles because Fletcher is a future world champion. He's actually currently in a feud with Adam Page for the world title, which is awesome. He deserves it, but not as TNT champion. I think they're just kind of... I don't know what they're doing right now, but I like this match a lot. I like both these guys. I think both of these guys have really good chemistry together. But yeah, Fletcher winning was just kind of... I don't want to put this without saying me. Expected, but that doesn't mean the match has to suffer for it. And I don't think this match suffers for it. It was only 15 minutes long. A little too long, because the shortest match on the main card was 13 minutes. Guys, it's okay if the match goes 10 minutes. It's okay. The show doesn't need to be this goddamn long. Mind you, there are 2 half-hour matches on there. One of them shouldn't have been a half hour. We'll get to that. I liked it. It was good. I will give Fletcher wins, obviously. I will give the match 3 stars. It was a really good match. I love the dynamic between these two of just Takahashi just kicking out of all of Kyle Fletcher's moves until it just got too much for him. I like that. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Next, Mercedes Moné defends the TBS Championship against Alex Windsor, Bozilla, and Persephone. So, Alex Windsor just debuted at All In. I haven't checked out much of her stuff since her debut because I've been just busy, guys. Forgive me. But from what I've seen of her on the of the highlights you see on Dynamite and Collision, I like her stuff. She's pretty cool. Bozilla, from the promo package I saw of her, she's pretty cool. She is currently in Stardom right now. So that's cool. I like how she's German. I just found that out because I have the match list posted, so yeah. And then Persephone. Persephone's in CMLL. But yeah, I thought Mercedes was gonna lose this match. I thought this would have been not a perfect time for her to lose the title. It's just she doesn't need the title anymore, I guess. I don't know, man. She got a special entrance, and I'm like, okay, sure. I don't know. I'm just kind of sick of Monet right now. I don't know. I think she's doing better for herself in AEW. I just hate the belt collector thing. I think it's really boring, personally. I think, I don't know, she has too many titles, and she is not really doing anything with any of them. I don't know. I think I'm just the kind of person who, I don't like belt collector gimmicks. I just don't think it's cool. It just seems very forced, contrived. I don't know, man. But I feel like I'm complaining too much. Let's talk about this match. This was a really good Fatal 4, but I feel like everyone got their spots in. Mercedes as the smarmy heel who will worm her way into a win by any means possible. Windsor, underdog babyface. You're really pulling for her to win. You're really pulling for her to get this big victory. Bozilla, the big dominant force, who just comes and tears down the house and just... so cool. I love Bozilla from what I saw just in this match. I loved it a lot. Persephone, she really surprised me. I thought she was going to be the one to take the pin, and that was true. But she really surprised me on how good she was in this match, too. I kind of expected that from the other three, but Persephone really pulled in her weight, too. I think everyone had a really good different wrestling style, and that was just enjoyable to me. Mercedes retains just by a roll-up, and Windsor doesn't get pinned, which is good. I think Persephone was the right person to get pinned in this match. I really hope Windsor wins the TBS title soon. I would just... Honestly, I'm at this point where I'd just take anyone to take the title off Mercedes, but that's just me. Not that I don't like Mercedes Moné, I just don't like the belt collector thing. I think she's a really good wrestler, and I love her character work. I just wish it was... I don't know. It's weird. Next, the match I was actually, I'll give the match 3 stars. It was a good match. Next, Zack Sabre Jr. defends the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship against Nigel McGuinness. Now, I'm going to go on a bit of a rant here, because I haven't talked about this on the channel yet. Fuck the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship design. It is fucking terrible. If you guys have followed the channel before or watched our wrestling stuff, you know we used the old IWGP Championship before this belt. And I fucking love that title. I love most New Japan titles. We used that title for a reason, because it was a good belt. And they weren't using it anymore in New Japan. But this match... Sorry, I just wanted to... I love Nigel McGuinness. And I love Zack Sabre Jr., so obviously I was going to love this match. I have been a fan of Zack Sabre Jr. for almost 10 years now. This man is one of the best technical wrestlers on the planet. He is one of my all-time favorite wrestlers. And I wish I got to talk about him more, but he is absolutely fantastic. He is so good. Like, he will bend your body in ways you can't even think they do. But they do. He knows where exactly to put your limbs to where it hurts as much as humanly possible. And he's so athletic. He's so flexible. It's just so cool. And I knew a little bit about Nigel McGuinness from watching his highlight clips in Ring of Honor, especially his matches with Danielson, his matches with... Oh, what the fuck's his name? A big guy, I don't remember what his name is. I don't remember what the hell his name was. That really big, long hair guy who was Ring of Honor champion for a while, but he was really good. Besides that, this was a really good match. They gave these guys a little over 15 minutes to work, but I love this version of Sabre. He knows he's that fucking good, and he's a cocky prick about it. But I love his confidence going into this match, and Nigel fucking knew that. And he got the hometown entrance and everything. Oh yeah, I should mention. If I have it here, hold on. I don't remember who it was. There was this guy there in the crowd. He was the guy from NXT UK. I don't remember what his name was. Crap. Anyways, we'll move on from that, because I'll just put it in the video probably somewhere so I know who the hell I'm talking about. But this match was fantastic. I loved the hell out of this match. I think it might be my favorite match of the whole show, maybe. But yeah, these guys were putting on a technical marvel, just the kind of match I fucking love. Where it's like putting in those crazy submission moves, trying to pin you in these weird ways. Sabre underestimated McGuinness. And he shouldn't have, because this is Nigel goddamn McGuinness, and I love his goddamn lair. It is so cool. And I love the ending, too, where McGuinness had Sabre in a pinning combination. Zach rolled out, got him in a pinning combination just in like a split second, and retained. It is that millisecond thinking by Sabre that makes his wrestling so interesting to me. And I love watching that man wrestle. He's fantastic. I should mention Daniel Garcia was ringside for this match. And he was pushing the ropes towards McGuinness to help him win. And Nigel won this opportunity in a Fatal 4-Way that included Garcia. Garcia and McGuinness both had submissions in, but the guy McGuinness had a submission and tapped first. And McGuinness asked Garcia to be in his corner. And they shook hands and everything afterwards. Just a great match. I love it. I'll give it 4.5 stars. I love this match. This is a really good match. Next, a 3-way tag team match for the AEW World Tag Team Championships as FTR and Brodito take on the champions, the Hurt Syndicate. Now, I love the Hurt Syndicate. I have said it before. Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin are fantastic. I love FTR. I've always liked FTR, and I kind of like what they're doing with Stokely Hathaway. It's fine. And Brodito, this team came out of nowhere. I didn't even know they were a tag team before the show started. Like, I try to watch AEW highlights, but I already consume so much stuff that I just kind of forget sometimes. But this was a good match. I really liked it until the ending. But we'll get to that. This match was pretty good. I liked it for what it was. It was a good trios match. I liked it. I don't know, like, it was a good match. I like FTR's run as a team. I think it's pretty good. I was genuinely surprised by the result of this match. There was just good back and forth between all the teams. I am surprisingly really enjoyed the dynamic between Brody King and Bandito. Bandito I've always liked. Brody King I always thought was really, really good. So seeing him get this opportunity, I really wish he would get a good singles run eventually, but yeah, that's besides the point. So there was a really, really cool spot in this match where I believe it was Brody King. He lifted up one of the members of the Hurt Syndicate for a move with Bandito, but then Cash comes in, or was it Dax? I believe it was Cash who came in, and they hit a goddamn shadow machine on it. So it was like 3 different people from 3 different teams all hitting a shadow machine. That is cool. I love that. Yeah, it was Yeah, Cash hit a shadow machine on Lashley. One thing I will say on this show that I absolutely love is Bryan Danielson's been on commentary this entire show until the main event, which good reasons for. He questioned what the rules were in this match so many times, and the other announcers are like, it's AEW, and he's like, but let's talk about the ending. So Lashley had a spear on the floor, and Shelton hit a running knee. And then Lashley hit a spear onto Brody King in the ring. And then there were people coming out in New Japan tracksuits who attacked Benjamin and Lashley. Who was it? It was Ricochet and 2 guys they never heard of. Let me see if I can actually pull that up on. It was Toa, Leona, and Bishop Khan. Yeah. So the ending. We must talk about the ending. I have it written down. Hold on, I gotta pull it up. Because I have a entire thing written down so I could talk about it so I wouldn't forget about it. Because I actually prepared a little bit this time. Not a lot, just enough. So. Dax hit a super kick on King and on Brody King. Bandito hit a frog splash on Dax. Brody King launched Bandito into the air for a monkey flip splash onto Dax. Bandito wasn't on top for the cover, like, at all. So the referee just stopped the count and restarted the count. And then Cash literally stopped himself from making the save. How the fuck do you how do you mess that up? And then Bandito covered Dax to win. So I will give the match 1.5 stars for that. I'm not even kidding. That ending completely fucking took me out of it. Like, it's not like the worst thing I've ever seen, but it really hurt this match. Like, genuinely really disappointed by that ending. But yeah, Hurt Syndicate lost titles, and it meant nothing. I don't think Brodito's gonna hold the titles on for super long. Next, Kazuchika Okada defends the Unified Championship against Swerve Strickland. Swerve's house. Whose house? Swerve's house. I fucking adore Swerve Strickland. I've made that abundantly clear over the past 2 years. Probably longer. 2023. Swerve, it was really that feud with Heyman that really, like, oh, he's great. I liked Isaiah Swerve Scott in WWE. I thought he was cool. I didn't even know he was Killshot. But god damn it, he's fucking great. I love Swerve. And Okada, he fell off pretty hard for me. But like I said, he kind of fell off after New Japan. Like, he just calls people a bitch now. And it's funny, and I like that about him, but he isn't Look, Okada's, I get it, he's not the same wrestler he was in, like, 2015, 2018. I get that. But it's still Okada. He can still put on a really great match. And then Don Callis on commentary. And then Nana had to leave ringside due to Continental title rules. Because I don't think I've talked about Continental title rules a lot on this channel. But apparently there's no outside interference. And I like that. Why don't more championship matches have that? I like that it's a rule. But that brings up another problem with this. Why the fuck is this the unified title if there's still a fucking international title and a goddamn continental title? What's the fucking point of this title if you still have the other two goddamn titles? It is like the Roman Reigns bullshit all over again. So I'm guessing it is just a representation of the two belts combined. So can someone just win the international title, or can someone just win the continental title? I don't fucking know. They didn't fucking say anything. Okay, rant over. Until another thing. Fuck. Don Callis. I'm so sick of seeing this man ever roll on this show. I keep seeing his faction everywhere, and I don't fucking care. Yeah. This match was really good. I can expect a good match of these two, and it was a really good match. Good back and forth. The story of Swerve's leg, which really mattered, making him like a split second too late at certain points for Okada to capitalize and win. That's really good storytelling. I hope Okada keeps putting on these good matches. Now that I'm going to keep watching the AEW pay-per-views now, watching Okada is going to be really nice for me again. But yeah, this was a really, really good match. Swerve tried going for the house call kick. Okada avoided the kick because Swerve took too long with his leg. And then he hit the best clothesline in wrestling right ever. The Rainmaker to win. I will give the match 3 stars. I like this match. I love that there was no Don Callis interference for either match between the TNT title match and the Unified title match, so that's good. I like when matches just let the guy do the thing. The only reason I think he got involved in the All-In match with Omega was so they could keep that story going, I think. But yeah, this was... Yeah. And then afterwards, because this is the main story of the match. Okada trapped Swerve's leg in between the ring and the steps and just started beating the shit out of it. And then Nana came out with the steel pipe and he left. There's a reason for that. Swerve needs knee surgery on his right knee, so he's going to be gone. And there's another wrestler they're going to be writing off again. And then Wardlow came out. Wardlow decked Prince Nana. And then he punched Nana even more. And then he beat up security guys. And then he hit a F5 on a security guy. And then all the Don Callis family came out. Wardlow hugged Don Callis. And he hugged Okada. And then he all celebrated with all those guys. And you know what the worst part about it is? The hilarity, but also irony of filming this video later. Wardlow's already hurt again. Man, this motherfucker cannot catch a goddamn break. Next, a match that I thought was really good, but frustrated me by the finish, is the AEW Women's World Championship as Timeless Toni Storm takes on the forever champion, Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, Athena, with Billie Starkz. This is a great match, I will say that. Wrong winner. I think if you were going to do this match, you should have waited. You should have waited to do this match. It's been literally a month since All In and Athena. This is Athena's casino cash in? What the fuck are they calling it? There's a word for it. Hold on. This is her Casino Gauntlet Championship contract match. This was a really good match. I love both these two. I love Athena's stuff, and I fucking adore Timeless Toni Storm. Zach doesn't like the character. He says it's too much for him, and I understand. But I am not that kind of person. I love over-the-top wrestling, and this is just that for me. This is a really good match. It was good back and forth. I love the wrenches, by the way. I love the wings for Athena. I think that's cool. But Toni Storm coming out basically dressed as that one lady from Hunger Games, and I think that's fantastic. That is wonderful. But let's just talk about it. So, Toni wins. She makes Athena tap out with a chicken wing. And I love that she's using a chicken wing now. I think that's hilarious. That's such an old-timey wrestling move. I think it's perfect. But like I said, it feels weird for Athena to be taking this loss. Especially, and this is her contract match, so it felt like it was a fucking waste. I don't know. And she... I don't know. I don't know why they gave her this match. I don't. She's hit 1,000 days as champion, so maybe if she... I honestly can't even think of a reason why not only they'd have this match now, but have Athena lose. It's like, did you not have anybody better to take the fall at All In, to win at All In? I get it was Texas and you wanted to get her to get her win, but like, it's just odd. I'll give the match 3 stars because it was a really good match. I like the chemistry between these two. I think they're gonna have another match eventually, and I don't know. It's just, I don't understand and I don't get it. It just feels too soon on almost all regards. Next, for the AEW World Championship, Hangman Adam Page defends against Maxwell Jacob Freeman. This was not MJF's Casino Gauntlet match because he basically tortured the shit out of Mark Briscoe for it. And the other stipulation is, if Page is counted or disqualified, he would have lost the title. If you want a top guy for Hangman Page for his first big world title defense, not kind of John Moxley, Dynamite, this is a really good guy to pick. And these guys went for half an hour. It didn't be a half hour long. Just saying, some of these matches could have been like 10 minutes. Like, tag team match could have been 10 minutes. I think the 4-way could have been 10 minutes. I think the tag match could have been 10 minutes. I think the TNT title match could have been 10 minutes. You could have shaved off like a good hour off this fucking show by just taking like 5-10 minutes off some of these matches. Just saying, it's fucking obnoxiously long, this show again. That's a big problem I have with the show. It is fucking long as shit. This match is fucking 31 minutes long. And it was good. It was very good, actually. I love MJF wrestling because he is such a bastard. He will do any... He is the kind of heel I fucking adore. He will win by himself, but he's a prick the whole fucking time about it. He knows he's a jackass, and he will do anything to keep it that way. He's a great babyface. That babyface run as AEW World Champion was fantastic. And he's great in this role. I almost have no complaints about this match. I don't even think I do, honestly. I think they did almost everything right except the length. I don't think this match should have been a fucking half an hour. It shouldn't have been as long as the 10-person Lights Out Steel Cage match. Just saying, that's just me. But this is a fantastic match. Hangman Page is the main character of I almost said AEW, goddammit. AEW. He's great. They had great back and forth. Just near fall after near fall after near fall for MJF. He pulls out every fucking trick in the book to try to win. He uses the goddamn fucking contract to try to win. That isn't enough. He uses a dick kick. That's not enough. The ref, I kid you not, this is my favorite part of the match. I love this. I've never seen this in another match. If there is, Zach, I need you to tell me if there is. Please tell me. Just text me later. I know you watch these, dude. Or listen to them. So the MJF had the pinfall. The ref counted 3. But Hangman's foot was on the rope. And he didn't ring the bell. He counted 3. He didn't go for the bell. He was out. And MJF thought he won. And then he was bleeding, he was busted open, he had that fucking smile. He had that big fucking smile when he thinks he's won. He thinks he's figured. I fucking love MJF. I don't know if I made this abundantly clear. As soon as he tries to take Hangman's foot off the rope, the ref catches his ass, says, no, what the fuck, bitch? No, his foot was on the fucking rope? Yeah, thank you, ref, for using your goddamn sense. You saw his foot was on the rope. And thank you, Jesus, that's all I want. But yeah, then, while the ref isn't looking, MJF is gonna use the ring. Ref stops him, puts it away. Page uses the goddamn clipboard. And again, thank you for not being a dumb babyface, Page. Thank you. God damn it. After the Cody bullshit earlier this year, and Cody at SummerSlam. Thank you for not doing dumb babyface world champions. Thank you. God. Paige uses that, hits the goddamn buckshot lariat to win. I give the match 4.5 stars. This is a fantastic match. Honestly, might be my favorite match on the show. Of course, it was either this or it's the IWGP World Heavyweight title match. It was fantastic. I loved it. And finally, the main event. The Golden Lovers, Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi, Darby Allin, Will Ospreay, and Hiroshi Tanahashi to take on the Death Riders, Claudio Castagnoli, Jon Moxley, the Young Bucks, and Gabe Kidd. In a lights-out steel cage match. This match is corny bullshit. It's exactly what you think it's supposed to be. And it didn't go on too long. Do you know how I know it didn't go on too long? Because I watched the show over like 5 fucking days, so I wasn't burnt the fuck out. I think I watched the first stretch was up to the TBS title match. And then the next stretch was the IWGP World Heavyweight title match to the Unified Championship match. Then the next segment was the Women's World Championship and the Men's World Championship. And then the final the final day, these are all over different days, by the way, was the main event. So I wasn't burnt out, and that really helped the show. I still think it was too fucking long. Because if I watched it in one sitting live, fuck that. That would have sucked. And I'm going to have to do it again in like a week. It's just that. But yeah. And by the way, in case you're wondering, YouTube, this is root beer. This is cane sugar. But yeah, this match is stupid. It is dumb. And hilariously, Moxley wasn't the first person to be busted open. But yeah, Will Ospreay got the big entrance, narrated by his girlfriend or fiance, one of the two. He's the hometown boy. Everyone's here for him. I think the only reason Tanahashi's in this match is because he's the president of New Japan and is also on his retirement year. Yeah, isn't that crazy? John Cena and Hiroshi Tanahashi are retiring like a month apart. He's fucking crazy. Another thing I fucking adore about this match is the Young Bucks. I love their fucking, broke Corbin gimmick, basically, where they're not EVPs anymore. They get jobber entrances and are not treated as serious at all. And they said they wanted their old theme song back. And do you know what fucking song played? Fucking Mbop by Hits. And then there's Kenny Omega dancing to the fucking song. I don't even like this song, but it's fucking funny. This is the actual Young Bucks' first ever theme song. I think that's funny as shit. But yeah, this match is stupid, corny bullshit. Just stupid weapon shot. Darby Allin eats so much shit in this match, because that's apparently his new gimmick, is eating a ton of shit for no reason. Like, Claudio, mind you, there's a good fucking distance between the difference between WWE steel cage matches and fucking AEW lights out steel cage matches, especially this big one, is there's like a good fucking, oh god, what do you want to say, Barnabas? That's like a good, 7-8 feet between them? And Claudio motherfucking threw Darby Allin from the ring into the fucking cage. It's like a good 10 feet. Like, what the fuck? How do you... I remember. Oh yeah, this is fucking Claudio Castagnoli. He was strong as shit and everything. We got the standoff between the Golden Lovers and Young Bucks, and I love it. It's great. It's so funny. I feel bad. Tanahashi is really trying, but there's a reason he's retiring in fucking January of next year. I'm just saying, it's pretty bad that John Cena is wrestling better this year than Hiroshi Tanahashi. He tried to climb out a ladder to do a jump, and they had to pull him down and just got, don't, man, we don't want you getting hurt, man, don't do that. Gabe Kidd and Darby Allin go from the top of the cage through like 4 tables, and it's fucking beautiful. There's just, oh my god, the gummy bear spot, that's right. I know Booker T made a comment about this. I remember what he said, he's like, it's just not my thing. I loved it, because they were expecting thumbtacks. They're like, hey, let's get thumbtacks. No, they got gummy bears. So, And one of the Young Bucks got fucking drilled into the mat with a fucking running bulldog, the one that Jericho does, not this one, the one where you hold the guy's head like this. And he stood straight up on his fucking head with no hands. And it was funny. Like I said, this is a stupid bullshit match. That's all it really needed to be. It needed to be a fun, stupid match for the sake of stupid. And I like stupid for the sake of stupid. And I liked it. Was there really any story to this? Not really. But, do I care? No. But yeah, Will hit a hidden blade on Matt. Then Omega hit him with a hidden blade into one winged angel. And then Tanahashi hit the high fly flow, his frog splash, for the win. I give the match a 4.5 star. 4.5 stars. It was another stupid bullshit match. It was a kind of a bloodbath, but it was really stupid. Oh yeah, that's right. I just remember this fucking spot. You know how Darby has earrings, right? Like he has piercings in his ear. Fucking Darby got a fork in his fucking ear, and he bloodied that shit. It was weird. It felt like a blood and guts match, which is basically a War Games match, or if you're not old, but if you're old but not WCW old, like Zach old, like TNA Lockdown. This was everyone left the ring so Ospreay could be with his hometown. And then Claudio comes back in the ring, hits a goddamn uppercut on Will. Moxley hits a paradigm shift 4 times in a row, and then hits a 5th one. And then the babyfaces try to come help. The Ops come out to try to help. That's Samoa Joe, Kazuchika Shibata, and Powerhouse Hobbs also trying to try to help. And then Moxley put a chair around Ospreay's neck and stomped that shit out. Just keep damaging the head and the neck. Because, like Swerve, Will's also going to be gone for a little bit. Because he needs serious neck surgery. Like, legit, his neck surgery is, like, really bad. So, and even the announcers just use, like, their serious voices. Oh my god, this is bad. But yeah, I think that's definitely leading to an Ospreay-Moxley match, and that's going to be really, really good. This was a good match. This was a great angle. I think this was a great way to get heat on Moxley again, but without him being in the title picture, and I think that's where he fits perfectly. He doesn't need the title anymore, but he can really, like, be in a good main event feud, but not as champion. I think that's where he fits perfectly. And I love that for him. This show was 4.5 hours long. It's too fucking long. It's way too long. There were some problems with the show that really hurt it for me, where it's not my favorite AEW show of the year. I think I liked All In more. But this was a good show. I don't want to say really enjoyed it. I just said it was a good show, and I liked it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for watching the promo videos recently. We have something cooking for that. The finished product won't come out until next year, probably. But we're cooking something, and I'm excited for it. Next time, this coming weekend, because I'm filming this Saturday, I gotta find out what day is it today? It's the 13th today. Or is it the 14th? It might be the 14th, I'm not sure. It might be the 14th right now. It might be midnight. I'm not actually super sure. Probably the 14th? It is the 14th. Okay, it is midnight. So thank you guys so much for watching. Next weekend is WrestlePalooza and All Out, so you're going to be getting both those reviews. I'm not sure which one, though. They're both probably coming out next week, so mine's definitely going to be later in the week because... yeah, or mine is coming out first. I'm not sure. I don't know which one's going first, because they're on the same day. And I'm going to see if I can go to Zach's to watch it. I'm not super sure. I think we discussed it. But yeah. Also, I should let you guys know, we are going to watch John Cena's last match. I'm going to his house to watch it. I don't want to stream it, but I will make a reaction video to it. So look out for that. That's going to be exciting. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to see you guys some more awesome wrestling content. Thank you guys so much. So look out for the WrestlePalooza and All Out reviews. Thank you guys.